be poor anymore. Remember what Jesus said. Jesus said he came to proclaim the gospel. Notice what he says, to the poor. Now watch this. This is real important. I could pray that poverty is released from my life. But remember, when we're praying for something, the ultimate goal is the end result. The reason you pray for something is because you want to see certain things come to pass in your life. So in order to see certain things come to pass in your life, you have to understand when we're teaching on prayer, we have to bring in the will. The will is very important because the will is what stops certain things, excuse me, from coming to pass in people's lives. So if I don't want to be broke anymore, if I don't want to live paycheck after paycheck, then I got to realize something. I have to do something with my mind, and I have to do something with my will. Because remember, anything that is present in your life, you've allowed it to be there. That's why it's there. I want to say that again. Anything that exists in your life, we've allowed it entry, or we've allowed it access into our life, and that's the reason it's there. So remember, poverty is not just not having money. Poverty is a state of consciousness, or it's a state of mind. And so there's certain things that people try to pray away without changing their mind and their will. Remember now, prayer has to be filtered through the will. That's what it means. If there's certain things that are conditional. So remember, if I'm going to get rid of poverty, I have to get rid of the stinking thinking. If I'm going to get rid of sickness, watch this now, I'm going to pray that I walk in divine health. I'm going to continue to thank God and make affirmations every day that I'm healed. But I have to do something on my part. This is a teaching that I'm going to teach on probably Wednesday. It's going to be called Touching Two Worlds. And we want to touch both worlds. We're always touching two worlds, whether we're aware of it or not, because we're spirit beings. And our spirits are connected to the spirit world, just like our bodies are connected to the physical world. But yet we touch two worlds with awareness. Whatever you're thinking about and whatever you're aware of is the reality in which you're creating. So if I'm thinking that I'm broke, if I'm thinking that I don't have enough money, if I'm thinking about being in a situation of poverty, I don't have enough money, I'm speaking those things into existence. I can't afford my bills. You're creating a reality and a mindset of poverty without realizing. So what happens a lot of times is we pray for God to get us out of situations, but we keep the same mind. I want you to see that. So what you're saying is, I want something to happen in my life, but I don't want to change my will, and I don't want to change my thinking. And those things will cause things to exist for 30, 40, or 50 years if we don't understand how to deal with the mind, the will, and the imagination.